Okay, here we go. So, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these cards came up for, I believe, Aries. That is so trippy. Okay, for the month of August, and these are serious messages that Uranus is sending, and I've been getting the same cards, even though I've been, really shuffling these decks. It's so crazy. Okay, so all right, so the first thing you have though is Perseus, which is upside down, which is the Three of Wands. Okay, so what this is telling me, especially when I've seen this before already this month, is that you're really struggling, you're going through a lot. You feel like there's a big challenge in front of you, and everything seems hard right now, and you just don't know where to turn, what to do. Some of your strengths and powers feel like they're zapped and absorbed. So, what you're trying to do is make everything smooth, make everything easier. And with Perseus being inverted or upside down, it means that you aren't using the gifts that are given to you, your best traits, your best personality, the things that are sort of essential about you. So you're not putting your best foot forward somehow. Okay, but this can change, and that's why I'm bringing this message to you, because these are the things that have to change. So with Perseus, this means that you have a challenge in front of you, and it's the Three of Wands. You're going to have to work with someone else to get where you need to go. Work on yourself first, and then incorporate maybe one or two people to help you, because this is a challenge for you. Okay, and those people are going to bring you gifts. All right, they're going to give you some sort of nugget of information, some insider business information, some relationship help, or it could just even be me giving you this message. So I'm gifting you right now a blessing from Uranus, and I'm telling you that you have everything that you need to go on this journey and to get through this challenge. As a Scorpio, what are your best talents? I mean, you're a strategic person. You're a very humble person. You're a very good, loyal friend to people. So if you are giving off that energy, then you're going to get really good energy back. So those are your tools that you have in your toolbox that are going to get you through a challenging situation, which feel like what you're going through right now. And luckily, you got Cassiopeia, the Ace of Wands, in the upright position, okay? Because this had been in the reverse position for a few other people, okay? And what this is telling me is that in order for you to use this Ace of Wands, you have to be very careful with what you say. You have to be strategic. You have to make sure you're giving off facts and not conjecture or speculation, because you need to be very direct with the things that you're saying right now. So in order for you to manifest the best stuff in your life right now, you need to be direct and you need to be factual, which is easy for Scorpios to be, okay? And this next card, which is interesting, is the Star, and it's the Aquarius card, and it's upside down, which means that in this upright position, you're shining through. Everyone sees your talents. You're able to project an idea, and these ideas are fruitful and they're forward thinking, and you share them with the world. That's why it's always this water bearer sharing the blessings with the world. And with this being upside down, this is telling me that the message that you're sharing is, I want to say, helpful, but at the same time, it could be spreading some sort of fear or some sort of anxiety too. And in order for this card to be upright, just remember that the message that you're spreading also needs to have some sort of hopeful message tied to it. So even if it's something that you're making people aware of, be also aware that you want to show the other side of the coin, like, okay, this is the hopeful message or the way out, or how we can proceed. I mean, this, I know that may not be so clear, but this is the theme, okay? This is the theme of the message, is that you're going through some challenges. You're going to need some cooperation to have your best, put your best foot forward and use all your talents. And also to manifest, you need to be factual. And then when you're spreading your message, you need to make sure that you have some sort of hopeful tone to it, okay? So that's what the first message from Uranus is. And these are really important now because Uranus, like I told you, if you don't heed these messages, then what's going to happen is you're not going to have the fulfillment or the enlightenment that you're looking for, okay? Or the kinds of relationships that you want right now. All right, so the next one is this deck here, which is my Rider-Waite, and this is going to tell us more about you personally. Like, this is the theme, and this is getting into the nitty-gritty, okay? And if you're ready for the nitty-gritty, type down below, I'm ready for the nitty-gritty. But this is about you, and it's about it's your personal message from Uranus, okay? All right, let's see what we have. Okay. All right, let me see what we get. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I've gotten these cards. Okay, I haven't gotten this card, which is the Death card, which is upside down. So usually when the Death card is upright, it means that you're going to have to go through some sort of transformation. And Uranus would put you through a transformation. It would be something completely unpredictable, something that hit you from the side that you didn't see. It was in your blind spot, and you're just forced to change. But with this card being upside down, what it's telling me is that you you're not going to necessarily have this huge transformation that you have to go through. And I can see here that it's something just to do with you already have these talents inside of you. You already are very strategic. You already have a way of being loyal to your friends and fact checking and like all the good things about you. But right now, this card for Perseus was upside down, meaning that you just had to have someone remind you. And then also your message just needs to be hopeful and clear. And with this card being inverted, that means that you have the talents. You don't have to go through a grand transformation from within to be able to achieve your goals. All you need to do is really be reminded of them and move forward, and then let go of things that don't serve you anymore, because the Death card always is like a shedding of something old, something that is not necessary in your life anymore. So if there's something that you feel is just old weight, then just let it go, or some sort of old feeling or old fear or old complex or something, just let it go, okay? So that's a good card to get in the inverted position. And then this card has come up in so many readings right here, which is the High Priestess. And I could, I don't have to be a psychic to know that this one's going to come upright for you, Scorpio, pretty much every time, because you have an ability to see the truth before other people do. And this card is a revealer of truth, and it's a person who uses wisdom and intuition and can use patterns and traits of people to sort of foreshadow and see what's to come, or what's behind the veil, what can be unveiled. And a lot of people who would have this card upside down like this, like for Virgo, for instance, was that they're not able to visualize different outcomes and see a path to take. But because you have this intuition, you can see, well, this person's done this before, so therefore this might happen. So you can look at all of the different scenarios and find like a really strategic way forward. And so that makes perfect sense. And then if you do use that strategy, which is part of your Perseus like arsenal, is then you're going to have this reunion, okay? And this is a wonderful card to have upright because this could be a reunion of friends, a family, a marriage, some sort of celebration. It's where people get together and they're able to really have a great time. And I think that this is in the cards for you, like quite literally, if you heed these messages. So from Uranus, it's like saying that I'm going to put you together with the people that you care about most. And that's also going to play out when you start, using, uh, bringing people towards you and in relying on people to remind you of who you are. So that has a lot to do with that too. So that's a really good message. It's like I said again, and if it resonated with you, please type down below that it's not a huge transformation. It's something you already have within, and you're using your intuition. You're going to go in the right direction, and that's going to bring you some sort of reunion or happiness or fulfillment. So that's pretty awesome, Scorpio, and I really like that message. So now the next message is going to be the blessings from Uranus. And if you're ready to hear your blessings from Uranus, just type down below, Uranus, give me a blessing, and that is going to happen for you. So these are my energy cards, and it's going to tell me what kind of energy you need to have a really awesome August. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. And that came up before, and this came up before. Okay, wow. These messages are really interesting. Okay, so the first, and everything was upright for you, so that's awesome. So the first one is the community card, which makes complete sense because you also had this unity card with this reunion and community, and then you had the Three of Wands, meaning that you're going to communicate with some helpful people. And here's your community. You're going to be able to reach out to them, have a reunion with them, and that is going to mean something to you. It's going to set you back on a really positive pace, just like you have the Scorpio energy, and it's going to be tied to your friendships, okay? And like I said in the beginning, you're a very loyal friend, and you're going to see that your loyalty is going to pay off because these friends are going to come for you, okay? And then you have the hostility card, which is in the upright position. And really, with the hostility card, it just means that whatever you're going through in your life right now that's causing conflict or bickering, or someone feels like they're against you, you just have to really be able to use the skills that you have, which is the loyalty and the strategic abilities and your intuition and all of these things to work through those hostilities. Okay, I don't know who's in the causing these towards you, but it could just be a person who's really frustrated at this moment, or it also could be that you're really frustrated and some of the things that you're saying could be coming off as a bit hostile, and you just need to, reel that back in and reel that energy back in. And if it's happening to you, then you want to find some way of, letting off some steam or diffusing the problem. Any hostilities that you feel, you got to cut through that drama and just get rid of it, because there's happiness that it could even be world hostilities right now. Like you're feeling like the world is hostile. And I can see why that would be happening. I think we all can, but I guess I'm not supposed to mention that. But yes, that could be happening right now. And then, so the third thing that you got here for your Uranus blessings is that your crown chakra is open, okay? Your seventh chakra, which is ruled by the Archangel Uriel, Uriel, meaning that you have this ability on your side to really channel your psychic abilities, your intuition. You can see the way forward. You can cut through a lot of the misinformation and really just have this sense of knowing what's real and what isn't real, And that is a way that you're going to present your facts to people, get your message across, and help you bring the blessings to your fellow human beings, okay? Because this star card is an Aquarius card, and we're ushering in the age of Aquarius coming back in December. So you're going to be starting to see that because Scorpio, you're psychic. You're starting to already see the wheels turning of the wheels of change turning, and then Uranus going into this retrograde. You can already see that the future's looking different. And some of you may even be psychic enough to tell what is going to happen next. And like, what is our society going to look like? What is humanity going to look like? What kind of message of hope do I need to spread? Or how can I get to this hopeful place? Or is it a hopeful place? But like I said before, though, you have to make sure with this Cassiopeia card that you heed messages that are hopeful, because even if your abilities are telling you something, um, doom and gloom, you have to understand that as humans, we need a positive message, and that's why I bring these messages to you guys, Scorpio, because I know that that everyone needs to know things are going to be okay, and they are going to be okay, and they're going to be okay for you, Scorpio, because actually altogether this is a very good reading. I love this reunion that's going to happen for you with your friends. I see a lot of friendships here and a lot of loyalty, and it's all probably because of your intuition that these people are going to come towards you. So, and they're going to help you out, and it's going to give you a lot of satisfaction.